Welcome to Freshman Wealth Orientation, focused on the 72-hour money challenge. My name is Jerome Bell, and I'm a software engineer out of Chicago. I've taken the 72-hour money challenge. It's changed my life. It's changed the lives of others. And it's an awesome way to get yourself acquainted with how to get rich right, not quick. And I'm joined here by my co-host, three-star executive director Marvin McGee. If you would introduce yourself.
How you doing, everybody? Happy Memorial Day. My name is Marvin McGee. I'm out of Elgin, South Carolina. I'm a retired federal employee and Army veteran. I want to give it back to Jerome for spearheading this platform to break down this information. So people, grab a pen and paper and get ready to take some copious notes. Whoever invited you here, they shared some information with you. We're going to recap it, but they invited you because they care. So you text them back and tell them thank you. But with that said, Jerome, back to you.
Thank you, Marvin. Awesome, awesome. I want to start off with some statistics to kind of put things in perspective. There is $100 trillion total in the United States of America. If you Google it, it's actually more, but we're just going to say it's $100 trillion. With 330 million Americans, there's enough for $303,000 per person. Per person. That's $1.2 million per family of four. No inflation, just if we evenly spread it out. So if you ever had the sense that isn't there enough money to go around, the answer is yes. And also, the average American makes $50,000 a year. Well, over 20 years of working, you have $1 million has passed through your hands. So the problem isn't getting $1 million on our hands. It's how much of that did we keep? How much of that did we grow and invest? And so what we're talking about is the freshman level of financial literacy. It's like high school, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. We're just talking about the freshman level and saying, how do we keep more of that money that's coming our way? How do we make money with the money we already have? And that starts with the 72-hour money challenge. And here's a brief recap.
Welcome to MWR's 72-Hour Money Challenge, the fastest and easiest way to put more of your hard-earned money back in your pockets, instead of giving it away to the government, banks, and big business. Think about it. Regardless of how much money we make, we all have one thing in common: expenses. For most Americans, almost 95% of our income goes to pay taxes, monthly debt payments, and our normal day-to-day bills. But not anymore. Thanks to MWR, you can now have a team of experts, just like the wealthy, that will turn your expenses back into income for you. Here's how it works. Our 72-Hour Money Challenge provides you with exclusive access to a team of financial experts who will reduce your taxes, lower your monthly bills, eliminate your debts, and enhance your credit scores, all at the same time. Our experts do all the work, and we guarantee your success. You heard me right. If we can't put more money back in your pockets every month than what our membership costs, we will give you a full refund. In other words, you can't lose with MWR. This simple, proven, no-risk-to-use system has already helped tens of thousands of our members put hundreds and even thousands of dollars back in their pockets within 72 hours or less, and you could be next. With that said, time is money, and every minute you waste could be costing you money you will never get back. All you need to do is accept this challenge today, let our experts go to work for you, and enjoy having more money to do the things you love. It's that easy.
The 72-hour money challenge. This is the first step, is taking the challenge. The experts do the work, but you get the results. It's like somebody else going to the gym, but you get the abs. All right. And I like that. So to enroll in this thing, It's a membership, $149.97 per month. A spouse is included, or basically 2 adults in 1 household. There's no contracts, there's no setup fees, there's no nonsense. Now, this is going to be a monthly return on investment, not a monthly expense. The difference, if it's a monthly expense, you're paying money, but you're never getting it back. If it's a monthly return on investment, you're getting more money coming in than what's going out. All right. So you're making money on a month to month basis. This membership gives you access with a money back guarantee to a monthly return on investment, not a monthly expense. So let's dive into this. What do you need to do? You need to provide your experts with some basic information. And you do that through a website, through a web portal. We're going to demo that in a moment. And you give them that information, and they are going to be able to turn your expenses back into income for you. So with this membership, you are getting access to debt elimination experts. If you follow the bank's payment schedule for all your debts, mortgage, car notes, student loans, credit card bills, all of them, if you follow the bank's payment schedule, you're going to pay maximum interest. When you use our experts payment schedule, you'll pay minimum interest, saving nothing short of tens of thousands of dollars. With our Reduce My Taxes, this membership gives you access to CPAs and IRS enrolled agents, and they're going to show you how to stop overpaying on taxes. They don't just show you, they actually do the work to get the money back to you so that you're never overpaying on taxes anymore. Typically, that's between $300 and $600 a month is how much they do on average. Lower My Bills. This membership gives you access to licensed attorneys who will negotiate your bills on your behalf. Can you imagine that? I didn't even know that was a thing. The wealthy been doing it for years, and you have access to the same quality of services through this membership. Restore My Credit, provided by a nonprofit organization that's been doing credit restoration for over 30 years and have helped shape the law around ethical credit restoration. When your credit is right and you get the credit score higher, you get lower interest rates, you save tens of thousands every time. So these 4 components combined is what allows you to get a monthly return on investment, a return on investment every single month, and not a monthly expense. When it's all said and done, we track the average. The average expense to income result is $2,173 per month. Think in terms of monthly, per month. I don't know about you, but to me, it just made sense. I'll do a swap every single month, $149 to get over $2,000 back every month. To me, that was just a no-brainer. And this is nationwide what this program can do. We're going to get to next level strategies in a moment. But nationwide, we've kept track of MWR's performance, $2.3 billion in interest elimination, freeing people from the burden of debt all across the nation. $8.2 million every single month in bill reduction through our bill negotiation. $12.1 million every single month in reduced taxes. No more overpaying on taxes all across the nation. Credit restoration, 126-point increase is the average. Millions in savings across the nation. This is what this program has done nationwide. And as was discussed before, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. That makes sense. The math adds up. You're basically betting on the house, right? They know, they already ran the numbers. I just showed it to you. MWR is essentially taking on no risk with this membership, and therefore you in turn take on no risk. You have a 30-day money back guarantee. They're saying this is going to be a monthly return on investment, not a monthly expense, guaranteed. If it turns out that, hey, I didn't get more back than what I paid this month, get your money back first 30 days. So that you know from month to month, you're getting more coming back to you than you're paying for the membership on a month-to-month basis. That is a monthly return on investment. And there are testimonials all across the nation. But Marvin, can you share with us what your experience has been with this 72-hour money challenge?
Absolutely. First off, Jerome, I got to give it back to you. You're breaking this down, and I like how you're letting them know, and I'm just going to say it redundantly to let it sink in that your investment, you're getting your ROI, your return on investment is far greater than the investment of the 149.97. So with that said, again, my name is Marvin McGee. I'm a retired federal employee, Army veteran, and I gotta give it to my partner who introduced me to this amazing company and this extraordinary opportunity, and that's none other than Mr. Trevor Thompson, who we call Coach T. I wouldn't be on this platform today if he didn't share this common sense, this common sense information with me. And what the experts, the MWR experts did for me is they put $1,003.71 back into my pocket every month. They raised my credit score 50 points from a 774 to an 824. And in doing that, I was able to advance to the next level strategies to where I am now my own bank with a diversified cash flow account. And it has me on track to pay off my home and all debt 13 years early, saving over, rounded up, $25,000 in interest. Also, I'm looking to, in the future, near future, purchase some land with our land banking. And also, I already purchased some silver with our precious metals. And added on to that, the last is getting involved with a trust. So I'm very excited about this program. It is a process. This isn't something that you do overnight. I'm not the smartest individual on the block yet. That's why I have the experts to help me with all the questions and the things that I don't know. I'm learning it as I go for a minimum investment of $149.97. And with that said, back to you, Jerome. Thank you, MWR.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Marvin. Amazing testimony. Amazing testimony. And those next level strategies that Marvin was just talking about, that's for sophomore, junior, senior level. That's for later discussion for those who are interested. But we have self-banking, high yield accounts, insurance, trust, land banking, precious metals, revenue share, anything to save, grow, and protect your money and your assets is all in the membership as well. And we thoroughly train on all that in subsequent training. So that is the 72-hour money challenge. I want to very briefly give you all a demo of what it looks like. So this is the website, mwrfinancial.com. And in the top right, I would click on login. And you can also access this on your cell phone as well. A lot of people do that, but it's easier to see on the desktop as I'm doing right now. And you log in with your credentials. And then I'm going to, is if I happen to have a business account here, but I click on my membership on the left. Then on the top, I see my membership home 72-hour money challenge. Excuse me. And 72, I'm gonna click on 72-hour money challenge. And you can see how beautifully laid out this is. And you don't rush. You read through this and take your time, but you can see how it's laid out, top down, left to right. And the first thing I'm gonna do is go to eliminate my debt. This is your GPS throughout the entire program. Throughout the 72-hour money challenge and next level strategies, you're gonna keep coming back to this module. And it's going to be your GPS throughout the entire system to see how much value you're actually getting on a month-to-month basis and increasingly on a month-to-month basis. So I'm going to list all my creditors. We're just going to start with one for now, but you would put in all your creditors. A first-time mortgage, I'm going to use some real-world data. Bank of America. Balance. $226,616.38. Interest rate was a good one. That was during COVID. It was a good interest rate at 2.5%. The current payment, the minimum payment is $1,040.92. And you see right there is literally red flagging that. And that sounds a bit low, but this is the reality of the situation. That's what the actual minimum payment is. We give truthful information. We give true information so the experts can give us true results. The actual payment was the same as the minimum payment, $10,040.92, and the escrow was $128.43. I put that in. Now you would put in all your creditors, your student loans, credit card, all of them, but we're gonna just stick with the one for now. And it's already saying, hey, you want to accelerate paying off your debt? We would book the consultation right now. We're not going to do it right now for the purposes of the demo. But then I go down to margin. Margin is additional money we can put towards this mortgage. And you say, okay, but where's the money coming from? Where on earth would that money come from? Okay. Jeremiah, if you could, can you come off of mute and just very briefly tell us how much a month did you get in tax savings through the experts? Just give us that number if you don't mind, Jeremiah. He said he was with the.
Hey,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Jeremiah.
Hi, Jerome.
Hey.
Yeah, so with through the MWR 72-hour money challenge, the reduced my taxes. I lowered my taxes every month by I think it was over $600. So, and I'm
Okay.
working on a few other things through the program. But yeah, that's the biggest one. That's the first hit for me, that it was kind of bringing in extra money.
That's awesome.
All right. All right. So the results are ongoing. Okay.
Exactly.
But we'll just stick right there. He says 600 a month. So now is Jeremiah going to go out and buy clothes and video games and you know what I'm talking about? Is he going to play around with that money, or is he going to put it towards his mortgage? So I put right here under the margin tax savings 600. That means that 600 that the experts got, I'm going to put it towards the mortgage. Is it really worth it though? That's the question. Well, let's find out. I'm going to tap save and update. Punched it in. Now I'm going to go to my debt analysis. And we're going to see, was it really worth it? Well, my goodness, a debt-free date of January 2038, $34,754.37 stayed. 10 years and 7 months early on that mortgage payment. Bear in mind, that's the same money that he already was making. He just stopped. The expert showed him how to stop overpaying on taxes, which freed up cash, 600 a month in his case. Put that towards the mortgage, shaving off over 10 years of that debt mortgage, over $34,000 saved. with the same money he was already making. That and folks, we're just getting started. Remember how we said, "Oh, I'm
Exactly.
still working on some things." As he works on things, more and more is going towards making that number bigger and bigger, and shaving off more and more time. This is just the tip of the iceberg, but this is an example of the power of this membership. And there's more. This is just freshman level.
Right. That's
So
incredible,
this,
Jeremiah. Wow.
yeah.
Awesome.
So, So this is the 72-hour money challenge. I wanted to share this with everyone tonight. If there's any questions, very briefly, I want to give people opportunity to ask any questions they may have.
And
And
I got a question, Jerome.
fire away.
So basically, no, it doesn't matter what type of debt I have. The more I share this information with the experts, the more they're able to help me save and take back my buying power. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And my credit score will be going up as well, correct?
That's right. That's part of the
I mean,
72-hour money challenge, is to get that
I mean,
credit up.
I'm just looking at, the debt and the interest saved. I mean, it's a no-brainer. That's 10 years and 7 months time saved on a mortgage. That is awesome. It's time collapsing. And the more you put into the margin, the faster you're eliminating your debt. So basically, this program is helping us not only become financially literate, but being good stewards and being disciplined with the discretionary money. Yeah.
Absolutely. And one thing, as you were speaking, that I was looking at is the millionaire date, and that's going to get closer and closer the more information we put in, as you said, Marvin, is that it took the experts to break this down for me, but debt and wealth are two sides of the same coin. And that it makes sense to me. And it's because in that same, let's use the concrete example you just did here, that same $600 a month that's going consistently towards paying down that debt, once it's paid off in record time,
Right.
that same $600 then instantly becomes our budget for investment. And so that's why the same process to get out of debt in record time is the same process to build wealth. The two sides of the same coin.
Correct.
And I was like, wow. So it's just one continuous process. And you just zip through debt and accelerate into wealth building. And that's where the next level strategies, as we discussed, Marvin, briefly, that's a separate training, right? But as you alluded to, you can zip into the investments with the same budget you have for debt, and you'll be motivated to be disciplined because you'll see the actual numbers and how it will grow your wealth. That's what keeps you motivated. It's the information, the access to the information in real time on a month-to-month basis, what keeps you motivated to keep building your wealth, to make wealth real.
So basically, you're becoming wealthy $500 at a time. When you said a two-sided coin, so you're turning that debt into wealth $500 at a time. Whatever's coming in, you're turning it in. It might be the next time it might be $1,000. The next time it might be 400. But it's all going towards the wealth track. And that is awesome. That's where the discipline comes in.
Yes.
Delayed gratification.
But when you see these numbers like on this screen, granted it's just the tip of the iceberg, that motivates you greatly. You see that's worth it. And no one is taking the time to reach the everyday average American to show them the actual raw numbers and to keep them motivated and encouraged. It does make a difference. It is worth it. And you are making wealth real for
Yes.
yourself.
Yes. I'm excited about what's coming this weekend.
Mm,
Let's get loud.
yes, yes. So we're gonna be real loud come next week, and we keep it kind of somewhat conservative on this platform, but forgive us next week if we're a bit loud because some great things are happening to change more lives and more lives faster because success snowballs. That's why. That's all it
And
is.
now it's going to be on an international platform.
That's right. That's right. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned for next week, and you'll get the detailed breakdown on this platform.
But if you're able to make it, if you're able to get to Atlanta and be in the room, you can feel the energy because we try to bring it back. We try to put it in a bottle for you. But if you're able to get there, it's an experience that you always will remember. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. With that being said, I want to wrap it for now. And we'll be same time, same place this Thursday. Office hours is same time on Tuesday, Wednesday. And folks, take the 72-hour money challenge. Let's make wealth real. Have a good night.
Have a great night.